Aloha, everyone.
Oh, no, we're not.
Yeah, no, that was ghetto. I said it and I didn't like it. That's fine. I stopped too. Hey, everyone. Welcome to I Just Watched. And again, welcome to the super panel with the homie to the right,
David,
the homie to the left,
Eric,
and myself, Joseph. And ladies and gentlemen, we are talking Aquaman, directed by my boy, James Wan, starring beautiful people. Jason Momoa, beautiful person. Amber Heard, gorgeous motherfucking person. Patrick Wilson, sexy son of a bitch.
I thought you were talking about William Dafoe.
Hey,
I was working my way. I was gonna get there.
We were getting there.
I was gonna get there.
We were gonna get there.
We're going down the pecking order.
Cadillac, all right? Cadillac with his black mantoness, his sexy son of a bitch. Like he said, I was expecting this motherfucker to get down, just what? Start dancing. I'm the best in town. And then and then of course,
best pirate.
I'm the best pirate. I pirate the best. Naomi, still looking sexy as fuck. We had Baba. That's your fault. You brought that up, and now I can't unsee fucking Django.
It's Bubba.
Oh, Bubba, whatever. All I know is that he's sitting there talking to his clone. All right.
He's talking to himself.
Yeah.
Telling him what to do.
Exactly. Listen to me. I'm you, but older. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking Aquaman, and I, going in, expected this movie to be great just because I like who was cast. I like the stills. I enjoyed the trailers, and James Wan has really done no wrong in my eyes. I love the dude. I think he's a great director. I mean, he's the first person to ever have his own horror universe with The Conjuring, having The Conjuring and then spin-offs. Like, he has a universe. And, like, not continuous movies. I'm talking about universe, people. So with that being said, I think Warner Bros. Should maybe ask him to maybe fucking get a whiteboard and plan some shit out for DC.
Like, we dropped the ball with Snyder. Can you pick it up and run with it?
Yeah, like
I already did.
Basically.
Yeah. Man, you know what?
Funny you should ask.
Yeah, I know. Funny you should have.
Don't even worry about reading it. You're going to love it.
Yeah, exactly. Like jokes on you. I have Studio 4, 5, and 6 already in production. They're filming as we speak.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Do these things.
You know. And the thing is, though, like, I love the fact that all these characters were defending the movie because people were hating on it from the jump. Hating on James. They were hating on Jason. And, like, they were just talking mess right off the bat. And I love the fact that they would come out and defend it or correct people when they got something wrong about the character. Even Patrick Wilson named his CG pet. The stupid, what is it, some kind of saurus? He named it. They talk mess to something like that.
Mosasaurus? I can't remember. I don't know.
I
didn't go to dinosaur college.
Yeah, what is this? You're into the sources? Visually. And that was on a meh screen.
Oh, God, you're giving it way too much credit.
Yeah, because everything was dull.
It was a bad. It looked bad.
It was a bad screen.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
It was dark. It was just too dark.
Yeah, and there was moments of, like, it's supposed to pop just from watching, like, a trailer or whatever, and the screen just took it away, but still, as we were sitting there just watching it, like, not once was I like, I hate this. Not once was like, I dislike this.
Oh, well, there was a couple times I was like, God, this would look better in Dolby.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm talking about the movie itself.
Yeah,
and Dolby with Dolby Vision.
Of course, yeah, the Dolby would be better, but, like...
But what we got...
Yeah, and
for what we got, it was still 100. I'm pretty sure with Dolby it would have been like 1,000.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm super excited to rewatch in Dolby just to really get those colors and that audio and all that. But I genuinely love this movie. We're gonna do our best not to ruin anything because it still hasn't really come out. So that's y'all's fair warning not to spoil nothing.
I can't promise anything.
I'm out.
Starts taking off.
This is the end of the episode. Goodbye.
I'm just gonna be over there, guys. You finish.
But no, like here, I'm ranting on, and I could keep going about what I loved and how much I actually really loved this movie and everything that goes down from how accurate Juan was with characters and backstory and costume design, color schemes. He was spot on, like off the comic. That's what it's supposed to look like. That's what it's gonna look like. Stuff, and it all worked though.
Yeah,
Stewie head Black Manta worked beautifully. Like,
and there was a reason for it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it worked perfect. It looked great. The orange and green armor worked great.
Mm-hmm.
That popped on a shitty screen.
Yeah, even that.
That popped. I was like, oh my God.
Even watching this in black and white, I was like, that looks great in color. I was like,
is this tricolor?
Yeah, like,
wow.
Even watching Mara.
Ariel?
Oh, Mara was first. All right, Ariel.
She
Stone.
looks like Ariel, man.
The dingle hopper in the beginning with the little. Oh, that was funny. I was like, it's a dingle hopper.
Remember, this is a non-spoiler review.
They don't know what I'm talking about. If they do, then you're fans of both.
Well, if they know, they're gonna say, "Oh, he means fork."
Yeah, he means a fork. He means a fork. Yeah. Brush and comb your hair, but that's not the point, ladies and gentlemen. No, I mean, everyone looked cool, and I don't know. Like I love the characters. And this movie did a great job of giving you it's also an origin film, and it gave you all that. It gave you the origin for Aquaman. It gave you the origin for the city of Atlantis. It gave you the origin for Ocean Master, Mera, for Black Manta, for his mother,
his
for,
dad.
It gave you
the Trident.
The Trident. It gave you all that.
The Kraken.
Basically. And it still flowed. Like, it wasn't splotchy. It wasn't all over the place. It wasn't erratic. It still had a good flow to it. It was funny. It was, like, I know the colors are going to look stupid beautiful in Dolby.
Oh, my God.
And it still had serious moments, had some badass action.
Oh, yeah, no, the fighting
The
choreography.
fight scenes, like, that shit was
The
dope.
choreography that was, and the camera panels as well.
Yeah, like,
for those fight scenes, it was just, it was beautifully shot. I can't even speak.
Yeah,
Just
that's how beautiful it was.
It was beautiful.
I was beautiful. And then there's certain shots that it's just take that still, and I just want to put it on my wall.
The last still of the movie.
Yeah, or even like the still like right before the against the bad guy. Like this moments like that, I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna bar that and just look at it forever.
I'm taking that and I'm putting that on the wall.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's my wallpaper now. It's glorious. Look at it.
On the wall.
So no, I mean, y'all can jump in because I'll keep going. I love this movie, and keep talk shit about Aquaman now, people. All right, do that.
Yeah, he just doesn't talk to fish, you know.
He didn't throw fish.
Well, what I liked was how James Wan did something incredible to me. Is like Joe was saying, he kept the aesthetic. He made the characters look how they looked in the comic book, and he didn't try to run from it. He didn't try to 90s it and be like, well, let's tweak this and do this. No, he's like, no, Ocean Master has freaking fins on the side of his head.
Yeah.
And we're going to do that.
Exactly. Red eyes, purple.
Yeah, I mean, and, Mira and everybody looked comic accurate. Obviously, there was some tweaks, yes.
Yeah, of course.
But because Black Manta being one of the biggest examples, I mean, you could have really changed that. You could have.
Yeah.
But why?
Yeah.
And he was like, and then the way they brought it in and showed you how he did it, he's like, oh.
Yeah, it was smart.
It really was smart.
So, James Wan doing that, James Wan not being afraid to say, hey, look, it's a comic book movie. We live in a comic book world, and people are going to go see this.
And people want
Crazy.
This is what people want.
Exactly.
They don't want changes. They don't want drastic changes.
They want the characters to be true and accurate, and then what you can change is like the narrative. Like their origins, accurate, their look, accurate, and like the stuff that we love about them, accurate, but if the narrative changes, we're okay with that. Because at the end of the day, Aquaman's Aquaman, Superman. Marvel, Captain America is Captain America. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like if you make Captain America someone else, plus you're changing, like there's no, you can't do that.
That's
you
not
can't,
Captain America anymore.
Yeah, like you can't still call him Cap. So no, like that's the issue. I feel that he knowingly against the odds, because people were like against the fact that he was like gonna do the suit and the color schemes and all that. People immediately were like, oh, that's gonna look horrible. That's not gonna work. And it worked beautifully.
He made it work through the story.
Yeah,
that was what was beautiful about it, because it wasn't kind of just like, oh, here's a book. We're gonna just put it in there as
just cause.
Just cause he integrated it into the story so that it would play well.
Yeah,
that just like what he was talking about Black Manta. It his suit,
had
the way
purpose.
he had a purpose into that story was beautiful as well.
Yeah,
and, why Orm is called Ocean Master.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why.
Yes, he did so well with the story and their origins and basically the items. He did so well.
Yeah, like there was nothing about it. Atlantis looked dope. I mean, and I love the fact like when they're talking. I remember I love reading online the tweets about like how they're gonna talk underwater, and everyone was like just nagging. He's like, they're gonna talk, and what happened? They talked.
They just talked.
That's it. Like they talked underwater.
Yeah, you could go with the whole physics about like, oh yeah, when sound travels slower underwater, but I mean,
look where you're at. Superman, the dude, let Superman exists.
We live in a universe where an alien flies. You know.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
like,
so why are you nitpicking over something that why can they talk in the water?
Like, what? Get out of
Why
here.
do you even breathe?
Yeah,
Shut up.
like go sleep. Do something with your life. Productive. Go sleep.
God, just
Like-
read a comic.
Yeah, like so the fact that he was willing to basically take those risks, and he announced as well, like if anyone hates this movie or dislikes it, there's only one person to blame, and that was himself.
It was on him,
And
he knew
James
it.
Wan said it. He's like, if you don't like it, that's on me.
You
And
know,
it broke a record in China already.
it's gonna break a record.
Here,
It's gonna break a record here
It's
too.
gonna break a record,
yeah, that movie.
You know, I was worried about the casting of Heard and Momoa, the two
Yeah.
leads for this. I mean, granted, Patrick Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Patrick Wilson, William Dafoe. I mean, it's got the supporting cast. You know, Nicole
got talent.
Kidman is stellar cast, but Amber Heard's track record is not that good. Momoa's. He's known for Khal Drogo, but I think he said 10 words in his whole time there.
Yeah.
Well, 10 words that were English.
Yeah, there
He
you
said
go.
a bunch of Dothraki, but but Juan, being the great director he is, he played to their strengths.
Exactly.
He for Mira, it was a lot of just emotional, stuff like that, and just kept her where she was good at.
Yeah, this
And-
is your home.
Yeah, this is where you live, and having Momoa do, this is badass,
Yeah,
or
just
we
be
should have
Momoa.
peed on it,
Yeah.
and stuff like shit like that. It works for Momoa, he's not going to win an Oscar for, being Atticus Finch and freaking, Death of a Salesman. So,
Yeah.
Played his strengths. That's what they did, and
Yeah.
it just worked beautifully. And like I said, Wilson, Kidman, and what's it called, Defoe, they're just them, and
it added onto the already chemistry and the goodness that. And there's just things with like I was telling him, and they didn't have to spend any extra money on Momoa's surface world outfits because he was walking around in stuff he owns. There's no way in the hell that wasn't something he owns. Like he just rocks it. He looks good in it though, like the leather and he's just like it fits in his personality. He's just this like outgoing dude.
he was just missing the hat.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we got, and it worked. It worked perfectly. So no, I mean this movie, I definitely have to say recommend watching it, and I have to recommend watching it, prefer Dolby or at very least IMAX, just to really get that experience because I know the audio is going to be crazy because it's the water, the crashing, like there's so much. Even the tridents, they're underwater, but so they're heavy. You hear the poof.
You can hear the weight.
Yeah.
The weight of
boom,
it, yeah.
boom, stuff like that.
And-
It's better than Wonder Woman, fellas.
Yeah, I got it.
It really is. It is.
Wonder Woman,
It really
look,
is.
Wonder Woman is a great movie. I love it. Where it falters the most is in the third act towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this movie shines.
In
Like
the third
it just
act.
this movie gets better
It's
as it
get
goes.
better as it goes. And
One thing before I forget, it's slight spoiler for Ocean Master. Watch his face. I did not expect that. I was
Watch
beyond.
the mask.
Yeah. Correction, ladies and gentlemen, so I keep him around. Watch his mask because it worked. And you know what that tells me? You can do that. So now Batman can have white eyes.
Oh, if only we lived in a universe that would do that.
Right? Am I wrong? Like it worked here.
No, we know it.
Yeah,
you are
yeah,
not
yeah.
wrong.
It
Deadpool,
worked here.
the eyes work,
exactly.
and here Ocean Master's mask worked. So why can't we? Like now we can. It's a thing that can happen because it clearly works.
Oh yeah, it works.
I would also like to say that one thing that James Wan did that was like a whole fucking twist was just it's the mom. The mom. It's something to do with the mom.
Throw me a bone.
You want me to just spoil it? Because I'll just spoil it. I really don't care.
Shit.
Because
I guess because I kind of now part of me wants to know.
Okay, well, this is what surprised me was the fact that in the comics, Aquaman's mom is always dead. She's always been dead.
Yes, she does die.
And Juan was just like, you know what?
she's dead.
She's alive.
And then, so like that's 100%. I always thought, okay, I see. What
So
you're
that
saying.
threw me off because it actually helped a lot with the third act as well.
Yeah, it did.
Yes, yeah, it did.
It did,
And it leaves it gives you this sense of like you can really go somewhere with the a
You can,
sequel.
you can go somewhere with the sequel. You can go somewhere with these characters still, And I personally love that he did that.
Yeah.
Even
so
though it threw me off completely.
I didn't expect it.
I didn't
so it was
expect
it definitely caught me like by surprise because I didn't expect that at all until I saw it happen and I was like, oh shit.
And it justified why he did what he did because of the very beginning with Manta, what he did there. So the justification's there. Mom's here.
Yep. Perfect. It leads up perfectly.
Exactly.
And I also Manta, gets very little screen time, but every minute of it was awesome. The things that he kept with Aquaman, like we talked about the damn it, people, watch this movie and be ready for the spoiler version because Jesus, that's why, just because Jesus is great, man. And today his name is James Wan. Remember the meme, which Jesus like this, but it's James Wan's face.
Yeah, he knocked it out of the park. You know, it was excellent. It did.
Once again, he did no wrong in my eyes.
No,
yeah, once again.
No.
And if you just hate it, then you can.
You're a hater. Don't be a hater all your life.
Yeah.
Hate. No, ladies and gentlemen, let us know your thoughts once you check it out. Let us know what you think of the movie. What do you like? What you dislike? Where do you think it could go? Comment section down below. Don't forget to smash that like button. Click the subscribe. Share this video, por favor. We appreciate it. Any comments, questions, concerns for anyone here? Any discussion topics or future movies or anything you want us to talk about in the super panel? Let us know. We want to hear from you. Gentlemen?
Watch Aquaman.
Please.
Aquaman, check it out. It's glorious. Until next time, adios.